can't read.
The sun was going down and a man without a crown was clutching to a leash an empty collar. He thought the coyote was marble. I'ma tell you, she was wild.
Yeah.
Not at all the time to come back at a holler.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Bored AF. Today we are doing another Hunt a Killer mystery, but this time it is Murder at the Motel. We are going to be solving a murder together. If you like to watch us solve murders, and I'm not going to say if you like murder this time, I'm not going to do it. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified every time that we post a new video. And let's just get into it.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a conspiracy. I'm that meme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Should we just get into it?
Yes.
Let's
dive in.
this case.
Okay, so, hello investigators. I appreciate your help with this case. The victim is a 32-year-old male named Julian Ford, a contractor from California whose body was discovered at the Sunset Motel in Garfield, Nevada. Ooh. You'll learn more from my contact, Veronica Rodriguez, and her neighbor, Eugene Young. Jesus. I'll let Veronica's letter explain their story such as it is.
Another letter.
Oh, so many letters.
We're just getting started.
That was the first letter.
I pulled in a favor to get the Garfield PD to hand over the police report. It's not complete yet since they haven't caught Mr. Willem, but it should give you a better understanding of the basic facts of the case. Start by reading through what the guests said that they were doing. Then check those stories against the time records provided by the police. Then figure out who had a motive to murder Mr. Ford, who could have been with him at the time of his death. That should help you identify the murderer, at which point we can tip the police. One last thing, the murder weapon has not been found yet. If you can figure out what it is, that would be a huge help in your investigation. Miss Rodriguez seems stuck in limbo. If you can crack this case, you can save her.
Miss Rodriguez, she hasn't slept.
She hasn't slept. It's been
Weeks.
The police are looking for Chad Willem, their prime suspect. However, Miss Rodriguez has some insight that causes her to doubt Miss Willem's involvement in the homicide.
So
My opinion, leave no stone unturned.
Right.
We have some physical evidence, including this locked box, which I'm sure we'll come across a combination for, and a little baggie with a thing in it.
Ooh, baggy with the thing.
This is how real crimes get solved.
Oh
So the police are looking for Chad.
We do have a photo of the crime scene too. We have
Oh,
a photo of him
I definitely want to see the
deaded.
crime scene. I
You wanna see him
love
deaded?
Googling that.
Oh, this is, okay.
Here,
Would you like
I'll
to
give
look
it
at
to
the
you in a
police
sec.
report?
I would love to look at the police report. Okay, police report.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the incident, a homicide, incident, daytime ongoing. Officers that responded were Officer Diggins and Officer Klein. They met Mr. Stuart Dance, the owner, in the parking lot. Explaining he was the one who called the police, Mr. Dance led officers to room number 106 of the motel, which is not currently rented out. No sign of forced entry was detected on the door or door frame. The room had been undergoing renovations, according to Mr. Dance. The furniture in the room had been consolidated and covered in a heavy clear plastic sheet immediately to the left of the door.
Dexter?
Okay. Someone wanted to murder someone.
Officers observed a man identified by Mr. Dance as Julian Ford lying on his back on the floor in a pool of blood originating from his head.
Oh,
Probably
yeah,
not.
because
They
his
probably
eye
don't.
looks like it's been
Yeah.
His right eye was open and his left eye was ruptured. Mr. Dance said that the housekeeper living on the premises was the person who had discovered the body, yada yada. Officer Klein met the housekeeper outside of room 106, and the housekeeper identified herself as Veronica Rodriguez. She said,
She's the housekeeper?
So that's who their contact is.
at the motel.
That's who's been assisting and helping with the investigation.
So she said that she had returned from a long lunch at 3:30 p.m. and that was when she went looking for Mr. Ford in room 106. As she was speaking with Miss Rodriguez, Officer Klein witnessed a male individual, approximately 5'9" to 6 feet tall, with short blonde hair, definitely not Shane, and an
Shane?
No, drag him and he's not even here. With short blonde hair and an athletic build, run out of room. It says 5'9" to 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's not Shane.
We can roll him out.
Yeah,
We can roll
we
him
can
out.
roll him out. He's a little shorter than that. He's shorter than that.
Officer Klein witnessed this not Shane man run out of room 102, get behind the wheel of a gray muscle car, and speed away. Miss Rodriguez identified the vehicle as her own and the individual as Chad Willem.
Chad.
Okay.
So that's why Chad is our top suspect.
took her
Not
car.
Shane.
So let's find out who Chad is.
Chad Willem is the escaped convict from High Desert Penitentiary. The High Desert place of convictions and
Penitentiary.
felony. Thank you.
You got it, girl.
You know,
I did read.
Wait, Chad is an escaped convict?
Yes.
That's like a huge piece of
Monster.
Yes.
That's tea.
Oh my God, this is juicy. Okay, listen up. Miss Rodriguez explained that Mr. Willem was her ex-fiance. Officer Klein asked Miss Rodriguez if she knew where the fugitive may have headed, given their history. They'd been okay. She
They've
denied.
definitely been
She's in trouble.
After Chad waddled on out of there, an intoxicated man approached Officer Diggins from the pool deck and introduced himself as Richard Cogswell. Mr. Cogswell saw Miss Rodriguez leave around 1:30, right before he went to the fitness center. He's drinking and working out? Okay. Mr. Cogswell then informed Officer Diggins that his wife's turtle was stolen. Officer Diggins then removed himself from the conversation with Mr. Cogswell, the drunk man, and spoke with each of the other guests at the motel in turn. Eugene Young, a long-stay guest, said he was performing at the lounge at the ambitious card casino.
Name again?
Eugene Young.
Eugene Krabs, got it.
Mr. Young said he had become close to the victim since the victim started working on the motel 2 months ago. He believed that the victim harbored an interest in becoming a musician or a poet of some kind. And
goodness.
Mr. Young had taken him under his wing. Mr. Young then excused himself to his room. Next person, Candace White, said that for the most of the day she was in the business center making phone calls and working through emails. She said she was involved in commercial real estate. She said she never met the victim. Buck Crabtree said
That's a lie. That is a fake name.
That is a fake name.
Fuck Crabtree.
He said he was at the casino from early in the morning until 11:30 a.m., trying to capitalize on good luck from the poker tournament he had won the day before. His wife asked him to find their daughter's lost good luck charm. He said he only met the victim when Mr. Ford arrived at the room to check on the AC unit that day. After that encounter, Mr. Crabtree then returned to the casino until his wife and daughter returned. So Ava Crabtree, the wife, said she was with their daughter Olivia at a volleyball tournament in Reno. Mrs. Crabtree said that after the volleyball tournament, she took her daughter to get ice cream. She said she didn't know the victim. So he didn't go see her play volleyball. Rude. Okay.
He's betting.
Yeah,
He's losing all
weird.
their money.
Mr. Dance provided Officer Diggins a printout of electronic lock keycard activity and the invoice for each guest who was checked into the motel at the time of the murder. Prime suspect, Chad Willem, is currently at large. He may be armed and should be considered dangerous.
Do we know what his criminal record is? Do you think we'll know
He did
that?
something dirty.
Well, this is from the hotel. So this is from Veronica Rodriguez. This is to the private investigator. Dear Miss Gray, please help me. Someone close to me was murdered. Julian and I met when he was hired to fix up this motel. He looked like an average, hardworking guy, but I know that he had the soul of an artist. He saw something in me too, I think, something more than just another housekeeper. Julian was so different than my ex, Chad. To think, I almost married Chad until he tried to rob a bank. Not a murderer. My neighbor, Eugene, is this pretty observant guy who writes songs about the guests who come through
Oh, I
here.
bet he's annoying to be neighbors with.
Absolutely. I think his lyrics might give you more insight into the people who were here the weekend that Julian died. There are some things that belong to Julian too, like his keepsake box. Eugene found it in the riverbed, which I don't get.
was Eugene in
Julian
the
kept what he called his little memories in there. I don't think he would have thrown it away
Eugene
like that.
found whose box?
Julian's
Whoa.
memory box.
little memory box.
Okay, Veronica has a thing for Julian.
Absolutely, I think they were hooking up.
What if Eugene killed Julian because he's like, you're an artist, you're gonna be better than me.
Casino
You can't be. There can only be one.
And
This is one of Eugene Young's lyrics. Left, right, and left again. She got no time to fall in lines, and lines of words, figures, and numbers. She got a kid back home, darling baby girl. All grown up and the world just got out of reach. If mom can't bring bank home, Okay, Eugene Young is not well.
Okay. I don't know if that's lyrics. I thought it was, but
I also
it really might not have been.
I also have something lyrical. This one's called Hunting Coyotes.
Can't read.
The sun was going down and a man without a crown was clutching to a leash an empty collar. He thought the coyote was marble. I'ma tell you, she was wild.
Yeah.
Not at all the time to come back at a holler.
Okay, Eugene Young is definitely countries.
Well, the man hunts the coyote, or the coyote hunts the man. But I'm betting that sly coyote, she's got a plan that the man cannot reckon. Ooh, he's calling someone a coyote.
I think he's talking about the love affair. This is the victim's notebook. Bitch.
Tab, 300, 800, 800.
Does his writing match any of this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
It looks like my dad's writing. It's like all caps vibes.
Oh my God, did your dad do it?
My dad killed killed Julian.
Okay, we solved it. It's Courtney's dad.
Room
USA
206 in stars Veronica, and then crossed it out and wrote Ronnie.
Oh, so they like each other because he calls
Ronnie.
her Ronnie.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
interesting. Okay.
So there's like a few poems, and so like it's the first one I see in here. Real once upon a times never seemed to come around in my life. And again, it's RONI.
Do you know what I think? I think that he knows about Chad and Veronica, and there's been some disturbances, and he's like, she's never gonna be with me, blah, blah, blah.
Wait, is this the same guy?
This is the dead man?
Yes, the dead
Wait,
man.
yeah,
Is
that's
this
a
the
good
dead
question.
man?
Let's look.
Okay, he seems a little off. with
Let's
his-
pull the dead man back.
Not look like the dead
Bring
man.
back the dead man.
Because he is not that close with his kid. Look at all that separation.
Yeah,
Look
but
at that
that-
space.
that could
No,
be the
that's
volleyball
Crabtree.
family. Yeah, you think that's volleyball family?
That's Crabtree.
That's volleyball
Gambling,
family.
Oh, this is Buck. Look
He's
at
a
him.
bad
He's
dad.
drunk
Sounds like-
right now. Super wasted.
Buck wasn't drunk. That's Cogswell. That's Richard. This is Crabtree.
That's just bad dad, yeah.
yeah, this is the loser
Oh.
dad.
So not the same as
this
those.
next
Not
poem
Eugene.
says, I never thought I would feel so stuck and so free at once. Your name become the key, unlock my heart, meet my memories, shake hands, say how do you do, and
Ronnie.
goodbye, and take me with you.
Challenge us.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
This is definitely
This is gonna be Ronnie somehow.
So this is a receipt to San Pedro's hot dogs. This was from
Who went there?
Saturday at 4:19 p.m. So on the back of this receipt is a poem, which I will read now.
Which
And
is
it's
Eugene's.
lowercase.
Yes.
Definitely Eugene's handwriting.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a miser, that old captain who keeps to his quarters.
Not a good writer.
Okay.
Chad.
On a ship in sand, and if he don't pay his crew, they'll anchor that old ship down.
Okay.
This does not
I'm
rhyme.
sure.
And then no one gets the treasure. Insurance fraud? But the crew gets out of town, and he
crew
won't
gets out
pay
of
his
town.
crew anything they're due. He's owed me $50, 5 years now.
Someone
Okay.
owes money.
These are notes that I think were taken by Veronica, is what it seems like. This says, Eugene, at his show all day, came back right after that one cop went after Chad. Spaceman, back again, no wife this time. Likes his movies, smelled like gin and cigarettes, even in the morning.
That's
Poor guy.
Richard Cogswell.
Said he was in the pool Sunday afternoon, but didn't see anyone go in or out of 106. Stu, my grimy boss, all about the money. I'm not sure where he was all day, maybe hiding from Spaceman.
Ooh,
And then-
all about the money. Remember
Yep.
the
Yeah, that's why
poem
I was
says
thinking that was
something, he
this.
owes me $50, 5
Yeah.
years now?
Julian, Sunday I saw him in the morning. I offered to get him a coffee around 8:30. He was just leaving his room then, but I got distracted with work, and the next time I saw him, he was dead around 3:30. Gee.
Wait, a free small Schumbleburger or Dagara
The better be
shake
like,
on your birthday. Okay.
I think, yeah,
This
that's
is a coupon.
That's just a coupon, but there might have been a birthday happening
Exactly.
in the vicinity.
We got a coupon!
so the notes
We're not done
continue.
here. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Room 105, very frazzled writing, says guy who checked in really wants to stay in 106 instead.
Who stayed in 105?
The movie rental guy, the guy who loves his movies. This has like a ton of movie rentals on that receipt.
Okay,
so
but-
Okay.
Ooh, what are the movies?
that's what I want to know.
The
Porn.
movies
It's porn.
are TV movie rental. They don't say.
Oh, so it's not.
9 minibar, so it's a drinker. Maybe it's Spaceman.
It is, it's Cogswell.
It's Cogswell?
Because here is a complaint from Richard Cogswell. Name Richard Cogswell, room 105, exclamation point, but wait. And then phone, let's face to face, shall we? Today, Sunday. May we contact you to follow up immediately. What is the nature of your complaint? Rude service. I reserved 106. I've stayed in that room every year for 41 years.
Whoa.
I wanted to stay one more time. Remember my
life.
wife. But nobody cares. I've been asking since I got here when the room is going to be ready, and I keep getting the runaround. I got here Friday at 7. It's now Sunday at 3:15, and I have been waiting here 15 minutes, and no one's at the front desk. What kind of operation are you running here anyway?
Wow, okay.
And the other guests are rude. Ran into some middle-aged, weak-bearded, pretty boy jerk in the laundry room.
It's this
and he
man.
gave me a hard...
He's got a weak beard,
And
though.
get my wife's turtle back for me. Someone stole it. Find out
drunk
who
guy.
before I do.
Wait, who's pretty boy jerk?
Not
Julian
bearded.
doesn't have a weak beard. This motherfucker does.
I think he's got a weak beard. I think that it was probably the dad who was like, can you not bring
He does have
your
a weak
drink
beard.
in here?
I think the little girl stole that man's turtle.
Turtle lost
Oh, here we go.
in the desert sand.
Okay.
Hidden and forgotten? Or did you finally see that there was no race to win? So
There's an underground turtle racing ring.
You know what? These guys are not good writers.
No.
Maintenance request for room 104. Please fix the AC in our room. The thermostat won't stay put. And yesterday it got really cold. This is definitely a woman. After the sun went down. Never mind, it's a guy. My wife was in a terrible mood. Dude,
Yeah,
it's
he
probably
sucks.
because of you.
Loser dad.
All night. Thanks in advance.
Woof.
104.
So he hasn't been touched in a while. I think that's what's going on.
yeah.
Can you remind me who Mr. Dance is? Stuart Dance?
He's the owner of the motel.
Is the boss.
He's the grimy
That's
boss
right.
that wants a lot of money.
Okay, so this is from Candace, who sends emails. It's an email. Mr. Stuart Dance, the Sunset Motel. Dear Mr. Dance, I would like to reiterate one last time the position of Jefferson Redmayne Schuster Inc. with regard to the possible purchase of your property.
Girl, calm down.
JRS remains highly interested and motivated to make this transaction a reality. However, it has become apparent to JRS that an independent contractor by the name of Julian Ford is as yet unpaid for improvements made by your motel and has threatened a lien on your property. Hopefully, you can understand that any property under threat of lien would be a liability that we have no interest in purchasing. You have until Monday, when I will have to return to my office in Los Angeles and report the outcome of this deal to my team. I look forward to speaking with you, and the necessary conditions have been met. That sure makes Stu look suspicious.
That's why he's murdered over the weekend, because he has until Monday.
Yep.
Over
He
the
killed
weekend.
Julian to not have to pay him for his services so he could sell the property. That's so
And there was a
sus.
poem about money.
Yeah.
He's owed me $50 5 years now. This is
this is
But that's-
Eugene.
by Eugene.
He's just not a good writer.
Slam a new EP called Bone Dry Bottles, featuring the soon-to-be hits. I lost my chance at love. I want your tricks free. I want your tricks free. That's the title of the poems in this book.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I want your tricks free. Hang on, part 2.
Did he steal Julian's song?
I don't know, but it's part 2. What if the song was part 1? Or like, what if he stole the song?
Okay.
Wait, are any tricks?
I just got lightheaded. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Open mic between his sets. Ugh, nobody's going to that. Cash only. Yeah, no one's gone. There's a letter on the back of this with also a map.
Okay.
Julian was a good kid, and I think he could have had a future in songwriting if he could only figure out the structure. I always told him, words count, don't count your words.
Okay.
I wish I could tell him I'll miss him. Get the bastard that did this, Eugene.
Ava Crabtree.
Okay.
Mama Crabtree.
Great.
In 104.
Yes, in 104, said Julian and that woman, who I can only assume was the housekeeper, if you even have a housekeeper, were being very loud outside when I was trying to have some quiet time with my family. Please tell them to keep their voices down if they're going to be outside after dark.
hop
Wait,
in
so
a
they were
skip.
having a talk outside of the Crabtree room. Where's Crabtree's?
Crabtree's the obnoxious family?
Ava Crabtree was with her daughter Olivia at the volleyball tournament in Reno. Mrs. Crabtree said that after the volleyball tournament, she took her daughter to ice cream, says she doesn't know the victim. But didn't she complain about the victim's voice? Look!
It's not a real turtle, it's a fake turtle. He was referencing a little plastic turtle.
Nice girl introduced herself to me. A little spoiled, pretty sure she was some sports thing all day. She couldn't wait to go home. Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
We have evidence for days, including this little bag.
We're gonna be up all night long.
Just kidding. This is to make sure that everything stays fresh.
That's a good little bag. Let's open it and try it.
Let's smell it. Let's taste it on camera.
This is the casino logo.
Ah.
And this is a voucher from the casino from Sunday,
Crabtree?
11 a.m.
11:20 a.m.
Well, the last time anybody saw Julian was about 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, so he was alive Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we found that Veronica saw him and offered him coffee.
I saw him. He was dead. That was around 3:30. So
Yeah, so she found the body. So
Okay.
I think he was killed actually, it has to have been before 3:29 then. It has to be between 2:19 and 3:29.
Definitely.
Because she found technically his body and then Stu came in and they called the cops together at 3:46. So,
yeah.
Okay, because in Richard Cogswell's guest relations form, he says I got here Friday at 7. It's now Sunday at 3:15. I've been waiting here 15 minutes and no one's at the front desk.
Ooh.
okay, wait, that says a couple of things. One, it probably wasn't him. He's been waiting there.
Yeah, and that
And
means where was Stu?
You're right. So
So-
where was Stu?
Huh?
I just am baffled.
Wait a minute.
What's
Count
up?
your words. Don't count your words. And he was counting his words. How
Can
many
you
words?
pass that to me?
You know?
Don't count your words.
Yeah. And the poem for Ronnie?
1 is run.
Yeah.
Over the water, but.
He did.
4. Never let the sky drag you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the clouds. 3. 1463. That's the poem.
Let's try that.
In the
Never
RONI.
count your words.
Oh, it opened!
Yeah!
Wants to open it.
Yeah.
So smart.
Dun dun dun! What memories has this guy got in the riverbed?
If
I hope
can
it's
you
a
open
turtle.
it? Open it.
Maddie?
What is it? What is it?
Okay,
It's
so
a
it says,
business card.
Okay, day of contracting, Julian Ford, owner.
Oh, never mind.
He's from LA. What about that?
We should hit him up. Oh, but he's dead.
He's dead. Okay. I didn't realize how careful I needed to be. I guess you stalked me online. I can't be any more clear. I'm relocating somewhere far away. New phone, don't bother. And I found someone to go with me. You and I were a one-time mistake. Go back to California.
Who's from California? Okay.
Oh my God, what is that key?
It's an ambitious card casino key.
We should all go to the casino and open the box.
Let's go.
Yep.
We're going to Vegas.
Whoa!
Okay, wait. So there's someone who's stalking him
Can
online
I see the card?
Yeah.
that's staying there.
Let's see.
It's got to be Candace.
Okay,
I know,
so
look
all
at
caps
her.
writing. It's Julian's writing for sure. It does look like a bloody fingerprint, but it would be
know.
weird for it to be bloody.
It's
and then
definitely a
put in here.
fingerprint.
Go back to California.
Who's from California?
Is she from Cali?
Do we know where the family came from?
Santos? Something
Santa
Santos.
Cruz.
Santa
Cruz
Cruz?
is California.
Olivia. Olivia. Can't wait to go home, Santa Cruz.
Okay, wait. It's possible that this was not about Candace. It could have been about Ava?
Crabtree?
Yeah?
Because she's a baby. Oh, she had a baby with him. Yes, because this woman, wait, left, right, and left again. She got no time to fall in line, lines of words, figures and numbers. She got a kid back home,
Figures
darling
and
baby
numbers.
girl, all grown up, and the world just out of reach if mom can't bring bank home.
She's supporting the kid by herself.
And it
because
was probably
she hooked up
Julian's.
with Julian.
Ooh.
Go back to California. He does not specify Los Angeles. He just says California. That could be Santa Cruz. She could have brought her whole ass family here
Baby girl. That's true.
to stalk
And her
him.
husband, too?
Yeah.
Because he's not interested in his daughter's stuff, which means he maybe isn't her legitimate father.
Doesn't she have a alibi, Ava?
She just said she was at the sports game. I mean, salute. You know
Okay,
where.
Chad had a weapon. Remember?
When he broke out of prison.
That was for this
when
thing
he
he was in
committed
prison.
Yes, 9 years ago.
Hey, Jacqi.
Which is very
Can I
good
see
for
that?
us to know. Chad had a weapon 9 years ago, so it could still be on his person.
Let's go person by person.
Okay.
Chad. So Chad does not have
No.
a motive that we know of.
Chad
Chad
doesn't
does not
have a
have an
motive.
alibi, but he didn't leave until the cops came. Why wouldn't he have left sooner then?
What about Ava?
Ava, in theory, was at a sports ball tournament. She does have an alibi.
Let's mark that bitch off.
All right, let's say it's not Ava.
That's not Olivia.
It's not child Olivia. It's
Hey,
hilarious if it
teens
was.
are messed up.
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
Have you seen Euphoria?
Stu, I think, has a ton of motive.
Ton of motive.
$800,000 worth of motive.
And turtle motive.
Stu has no
Turtle
turtle motive.
motive.
That is someone else.
I just feel like Eugene put a lot into his poetry, and I don't want to discount it. He called her a wild coyote, okay?
I think I have a theory.
Okay.
Okay. So I think it could either be Buck or Candace. The reason I think it could be Buck is Buck goes to the casino a lot and maybe was pissed that that kid wasn't his and he killed him because there's no record of Julian going to the casino. So this has to be from someone who was going to the casino.
And Buck goes to the casino a lot.
I think it's Buck.
Really?
Because, okay, this photo, it's because of his beard. He doesn't have a strong beard.
True.
Okay.
It's the weak-ass beard.
I think there's something with Ava and this child.
Yep.
Maybe. And why Buck wouldn't go to the volleyball tournament and he would just be at the casino because he's not drunk. He's just kind of at the casino and then he goes back.
Okay.
He has a reason to go back to check for the turtle. He checks out.
And why was he in the laundry room? Why was he in the laundry room?
No, because that's how this got in here. I think that's Buck.
Okay, I think it's Buck too.
I think it's Buck.
Buck.
Let's go.
Maybe Buck found this letter
And was mad that Ava and him had been hooking up.
True.
Because he went back to Santa Cruz.
True.
Let's say
because this has a fingerprint.
I feel good on that.
I'm gonna lean on my girls and say Buck as well.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be
Buck
wrong.
found that
This is
letter.
so
It was
stressful.
to Ava. That
Had
letter
this
is
with
to
him
Ava.
coming from the
I
casino
just
to go
don't-
back.
I don't understand why the turtle's been a lot.
I know, it has been. What do you think the murder weapon is, though?
I think it might be this.
Okay.
Wait a second. Is Olivia his daughter and he was annoyed with the guy and since he's been doing maintenance, he took the turtle and gave it to Olivia? Julian? And that's also what made Buck mad?
Maybe.
Because after he repaired the old man's room, he wrote a poem about the turtle.
Yes, and turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten, or did you finally see there was no race to win? Because I'm her father.
Because he's winning with,
her father.
yeah, that feels right.
I feel good.
Hello, investigators. Congrats on putting Buck
We did it.
He didn't care about his family, but still felt possessive enough to murder Julian Ford in a fit of rage. What if Julian just told Ava it was over to her face instead of passing her that note? Eugene Young's going on tour soon. He thanks you for your help. Chad was also caught and returned to his cell. It looks like JRS pulled their offer when they found out that there was a murder, and Stuart Dance is still stuck with the motel for now. I've heard Veronica got her car back and the cops let her off the hook. She wants to thank you too. I think that finally closes the book on this case.
Yeah, we did it.
Thank you so much for watching us solve this murder on board AF. Congrats to Jacqi for coming through with that theory at the end.
I felt it too. I was like, I think it's Buck.
Yeah, you narrowed it down to Candace and Buck. Excellent work. Excellent work speculating along with us. If you like our sweet murder solving team and you think we're very good at it, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and click this video over here if you want to see more of it. We got more kinds of color stuff.
Lots of
we got all kinds
content.
stuff. There's one over there too.
Solve the content.
Solve it.
You have escape. You can't escape the content.
Bye.